What up, what up? It's Kai, formerly known as Malachi. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from the West Side. Um, Singer, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, father, young father, you know what I'm saying? Um, I just live life. I like to have fun. I like to inspire people. And I like to give love, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all the real backstory. So when my people had me, when my parents had me, I was born on the east side, right? When I was 1 year old, I was born on Seaboard Ave. When I turned one, they moved me to the west side. So that's why I spent majority of my childhood. I went to a school called Montessori. And I think there I just learned to just be a kid and have fun, you know what I mean? I saw a lot of, at that time I'm innocent. So I'm just, smiling and just seeing life as a big happy place. But when you really look around, it's a lot of poverty, you know what I mean? It's a lot of struggle. So I feel like my parents did a good job with raising me through that because I could have easily led down a different road. Not saying I ain't been in trouble, but I was the kid growing up where I was around a lot of people who got in trouble, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was in the streets, but my mind was always focused on happy shit. You know what I mean? Just being productive and doing what I can do. Even though my surroundings was people getting into a lot of stuff, I still had love for them too, because life can get hard sometimes, and everybody go through shit. A lot of people I grew up around, they ain't have fathers. They ain't have. Some of them ain't have mothers, or if they did, it'd be like mama on drugs or just something crazy. You know what I mean? Or just didn't get them that support. So I think growing up in that environment, it humbled me. It made me realize, like, damn, I don't want to go down some of the routes, the people I grew up with went down. And I think that's what led me to where I'm at now. So when I got the opportunity to share my gift, I think that's what motivates me right now to keep going. Yeah. When I was a little kid growing up, people always come up to me like, it's something about your son, like tell my parents that something about your son, like he has a glow to him. He's a star. He just you can just feel his energy. You know what I mean? So I think I kind of like it kind of weirded me out a little bit. Like why people always telling me this or telling my folks this. But then as I got older, I started to realize, okay, maybe my purpose is bigger than what I'm thinking it is. So I think that's what allowed me to pursue music. My first big moment was probably the record with the Migos, and we shot that at Cascade. And I used to go to Cascade growing up all the time, every Sunday on the West Side. So to do that, it was very monumental to me because it's like, damn, I remember being a little boy coming here with me and my family and my friends and skating and having fun, 6, 7, 8 years old, all the way up to shit, you know what I mean, like 12 or whatever, probably older than that. So that was probably my most monumental moment. Me and Amigos shooting that in front of Cascade and dropping that, and then went on TV and the radio and stuff like that. So that kind of gave me a push, like, okay, I can do this and keep going. I've always kept people around that support me, you know what I mean? Cause when you in the spotlight or you have some type of gift, there's always gonna be people who may envy that. But luckily, I've always tried to surround myself with people who supported that. So when I did that, it definitely impacted my career, in a beautiful way, and led me to a lot of opportunities that I didn't expect. So yeah, I think my peers really embraced it, and it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do what I'm doing, I think about how can I help others? How can I inspire others? Because there's a little nigga out there watching me, who I don't even know right now, but he watching my every move, but inspired by it. And like, damn, Kai doing that, Malachi doing that, so I can do that too. And I think that's what's most important for me. You know what I mean? Just inspiring people and spreading love. I just believe in bringing people together. You know what I mean? So I always trust people to be who they are. Like when I meet people, if I see something that may throw me off a little bit, you know, as long as it ain't too crazy, um, I just I recognize that and I understand that everybody's different. Everybody has different mindsets. But when you realize that you can't do everything by yourself and alone, you start embracing people and you know the different personalities. Cause just cause you might think one way, another person might not think the same way. But that contrast is also what helps you grow as a person too, and vice versa. So I think when you don't take too much shit personal, you kind of just allow people to be themselves, and they don't really rub you the wrong way. Unless it's something crazy, cause you do gotta check people too sometimes. You feel me? But for the most part, you just trust people to be themselves, and if it ain't something you rocking with, you just simply don't don't fuck with that person. You know what I mean? Fatherhood impacts my music journey in a major way, simply because I always feel like it's bigger than me. I feel like my gifts is something that I can share to the world, be compensated for, you know what I mean? And provide for myself, not only for myself, but for my family too. So if it's times where I feel like I'm down, or I always just think about who you doing it for. Like you got a daughter, you got a mama, you got family, you got people that support you and depend on you. So, you know, I just try to always stay up in that sense to know that if I'm up, everybody else gonna be good. I'm the type of like young father who's like, whatever you want to put your mind to, do it. Just as long as you respect yourself, um, as long as they respect your family, you know what I mean, people around you that you trust, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? And whatever you get into, know what you're getting into, and come to me for advice. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna always make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always lead you. I'm gonna always tell you what's right for you. I ain't gonna never lead my child down the wrong path. Right now, I'm just in the process of rebranding myself, um, working with my team to just make sure we put out the best music, visuals, content, and just really making my movement bigger than me. Like inspiring the world, inspiring the globe, taking it all over the globe. First off, I just want to say I love that the women are doing their thing, dominating. I think it's a beautiful thing because it's like when you think about how dominated the game is with hip hop, well, when it was with the males, it was more so like niggas killing each other, crime, you know what I'm saying? With a woman doing that, talking that tough shit, it's like you don't expect her to go outside and shoot a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You it's like she a woman, so it's kind of like damn, that's sexy. So I rock with it. I feel like R&B. I always said that it's really not R&B is really who it's coming from. If people feel that it's authentic, they're gonna gravitate towards it, and that's with anything you do. When I first got signed to Motown Records, um, 20, 2018, and it just opened me up to a lot of like beautiful things. You know, so they definitely helped my career in a massive way, and I got to just see a lot of things, and um, you know, just experience a lot of things. Cause I'm in the R&B game, so I always grew up listening to um, Usher, Genuine, um, people like Lloyd, You know, so to start doing my thing and start to actually meet these people, I think that really inspired me. You know, I got to perform with Genuine. I got a video with Lloyd as well. So, and you know, they embrace me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the young nigga, he about to pop off. So for them to do that at the height of their careers, you know, or you know, they're seasoned artists. So to help a young nigga like me, I thought that was very dope, and I salute them. And when I was younger, I never really told this story, but my step pops was cool at the time. He was cool with Usher, so I got to meet Usher at the studio. First thing Usher did for me, I think I was like eight or nine. He had moonwalk, and I hit no cap. He just started moonwalking out of nowhere, and of course he probably don't remember it because you know he meets so many people. But and I was a young nigga, so he he moonwalked, and then he signed a picture for me. I had a poster, and he signed it for me. I was like 8. So yeah, man, I met a lot of people, but those are just a couple, like, as far as, since I do R&B, pinpointing the R&B legends who showed me love in my career. The advice I would give my 12-year-old self now would probably to trust yourself, not overthink so much, and just listen to your gut, follow your gut, you know what I mean? A lot of times when you start reaching success or new levels of success, people feel like they know what's best for you, but only you know what's best for you. People are just channels to help you out along the journey, you feel what I'm saying? So I would just say never give up, trust yourself, and and just spread love. I want to shout out like just people who over time who continue to support me and help my career elevate to the next level. Um, my big homie Jasper Cameron, he really introduced me to the game. He the one who helped me get signed to Motown. So, you know, I thank people like that. I thank God for bringing people like that into my life who helped me elevate, who saw my vision and never gave up and continue to believe in me, you know what I'm saying? So he definitely helped put me in the game and showed me a lot of things. He was like a big brother I never had to show me how to navigate through the industry and stuff like that. So definitely want to shout out, you know, everybody who just continue to support me, put me on game. OG, shout out my pops. He definitely keep me going. He like, you know, the older version of me, you know what I'm saying? So I can go to him for a lot of advice. My mama, she always support me. Always, she never told me I couldn't do anything. So y'all can find me everywhere. If you type in Chiae, Chiae, everything will pop up. Formerly known as Malachi, you can type that in, a lot of my videos will pop up. But we just having fun, we dropping music, dropping visuals, and doing shows, inspiring the world, man, touching the people, and we getting lit, we turning up. Shout out to Deepino.com. Everything going up, let's go.
Appreciate it, my guy.
Appreciate you.
Word. Sure.